He's neo-retro. He's been doing comedy since the dawn of time. Please welcome Dana Snow!
I do tell jokes. I'm a clown and a wit. I'm a clip, so don't rub me the wrong way. These are not my jokes. This is my medical records and plugs for the books I've written. I have had 4 heart attacks. You always remember your first. In the ambulance, the siren went. My heart stopped 9 times in the ambulance. The ambulance crew said, "You're lucky. If you'd been a cat, you'd be dead by now." They told me the next time my pacemaker stops, turn it off, then turn it on again. Before the operation, I prayed. I said, if I should die before I wake, I had a lousy doctor. I had a team of doctors. The Clippers. They were no help at all. They dribbled my heart all around the ER. Anyway, some people get hip replacement surgery. Other people get unhip replacement surgery. But I have hip because I am a rapper. Under the name Ice Hole. Sometimes pee frequently. Sometimes bust a hip. Anyway, back to insurance company sent me a card. It said, "Get well soon, very soon. You're only covered for 3 more days." I'm insured by Mutual. Oh my God. Product placement. That's true. I went to the intensive care unit at Peekaboo County Hospital, the Peekaboo ICU. I went to the hospital gift shop, which was called Bedpan and Beyond. Since my heart attacks, all women want to make love to me. If they're in my will. My will is now 600 pages long. Recently I finished writing a book. I'm working on it for 30 years. My life's work all done. Now I have no reason left to work. It's a self-help book. Rule 1, don't spend 30 years writing a book. I've written lots of books. I wrote a book for stupid people called 30 Days to a Smaller Vocabulary. That book promises that by the time you read the last chapter, you won't be able to read the first. I also wrote one called Intelligence, and I wrote the sequel, More on Intelligence. I wrote a book called Think for Yourself. Every page is blank. I wrote a book called Spiritual Growth and How to Have It Surgically Removed. I wrote one called How to Read a Book. Page 1. You know what you're doing now? Do more of that. I wrote How to Get Someone Else to Read You a Self-Help Book So You Don't Have to. I wrote an anger management book for cats. It's called I wrote a book about time management. It's called There's No Time Like Eventually. Chapter 1, the kitty litter can wait. Chapter 2, the kitty litter can still wait. Chapter 3, no, it can't. Chapter 4, how to get your cat to change its own kitty litter. Procrastination can be a good thing. There are people alive today because I never got around to killing them. Or just passively aggressively driving them crazy. My therapist said, you should think about setting goals and accomplishing them. I said, well, my goal is to not accomplish them. She said, good job, keep it up. procrastination superhero. They call me later, man. I wrote a diet book called I'm Okay, You're Blotting Out the Sun. I wrote a book about quitting ice cream called The Rocky Road Not Taken. I started a company that's like Weight Watchers. It's called Blur Bloaters. We stare at fat people till they tell us to go away. We sell a new kind of pot that gives you the munchies for salad. It's diet marijuana. I also write poetry. I am part of the multi-million-dollar poetry industry. I write self-help poetry, like this one. I'm writing a book on psychology, and it will tell folks how to get rich and famous, lose weight, get laid, all the stuff I'm not doing now. I wrote a poem about optimism and pessimism. No. That's going to be in the book, Child's Garden of Certain Doom. Here's the first poem I made up. Ga-ga-goo, ga-goo-goo-ga. This one's called Dana Snow's Practical Poem. Stop expecting justice, stop expecting sense, and even when your life is crap, at least you'll be less tense. 6 minutes and 56 seconds for those of you keeping score. I gotta go back and read from one of the pages I skipped before. Down the street, there's a place you can get pizza. I used to get pizza at a place started by a guy who had epilepsy called Little Seizures. They were going to call it Shakey's, but that name was already taken. I ordered a slice of pizza Chicago style. When it arrived, it had been shot in the back of the head 5 times. I also like McDonald's. I usually order the roadkill sandwich with extra ketchup. I think it was ketchup. I did a scary movie about a bowl of bananas that sits on a kitchen counter until they turn black. Once bananas go black, they never go back. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I should have said spoiler alert. My folks were Jewish. We didn't keep kosher because we liked bacon. And if you keep kosher, you can't eat ham, bacon, pork, or spam, because spam is made from ham and spam. My dad loved ice cream. All Jews love ice cream. He was a regular ice cream poet. Here's a song about a midnight snack. Went to the kitchen for a snack at midnight. Cheating on my diet, I know it's not right. There is a pie there, I'll just have a bite. Opened the fridge and I saw the light. Ooh. I gotta go home and do my exercise. I'm in great shape. I have the strength of 100 men, all in critical condition. In high school, I asked the coach, I told the coach that I wanted to lift weights. Can you spot me? I said. He said, yeah, you're the chubby guy with glasses who looks like he doesn't belong here. He said, drop him, give me 20. So I sat down, gave him 2 10s, and we were both happy. I used to exercise at the Getty Museum back when it was a spa. It's called Spa Getty. I used to play tennis. I was good, but my opponents were unwilling to settle out of court. The coach wanted me to be in the Olympics. He thought I should do the shot put, but I don't care about shot put, just chocolate put. I was also a boxer under the name Sugar Ray Diabetes. I practiced shadow boxing. Pow, 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 ow, ow, ow. I had a tough shadow. I've been practicing my whole life. Every day I was beaten up by the school bully. He was hired by the school to be the bully. He'd punch in, punch me, then punch out. I I had one big fight. I lost. I had technical knockout. Got a bunch right in the technicals. Played football. Coach wanted me to be a defensive back. But I said, I'm not defensive. I'm not. I asked the coach, he wanted me to play baseball. I said, what position should Oh, I see the light. So that means that's the wrap-up signal. So I only have an hour left. Okay.